Australia arrived in Pakistan on Sunday for their first cricket tour in almost 2 decades, and into a high-security bubble that will surround them for the duration of their 6-week stay. After touching down in Islamabad, Pakistan's capital, senior batsman Steve Smith shared a photo on Twitter of the 35-strong Australia tour group inside their charter flight's cabin. Their arrival was verified by local authorities. Since a deadly terror assault on a visiting Sri Lankan team's bus in 2009, Pakistan has struggled to lure international teams. After a suicide bombing at a church in Lahore 5 years ago, Australia cancelled a visit. They last visited Pakistan in 1998, when they won the 3-match Test series 1-0 and blanked the hosts in 3 one-day internationals. Pakistan looked to have satisfied international cricket authorities last year, with both New Zealand and England slated to travel. Pakistan had been obliged to play their home games overseas, largely in the United Arab Emirates. However, the Black Caps abruptly left in September, only minutes before their first match, citing security concerns, and England's men's and women's teams also postponed trips shortly after. The choices infuriated Pakistan cricket officials, who believed they had done all necessary to secure the safety and security of their players. They claimed they are taking no chances this time, with around 4,000 police and military officers stationed at the team accommodation in Islamabad and the cricket stadium in Rawalpindi, a neighbouring garrison city. Protection from the head of state. The squad would be given the title of Chief of State-level Security, a Pakistani Interior Ministry spokesperson told AFP. Such accommodations are exclusively made for high-level foreign delegations, as well as Pakistan's President and Prime Minister. When the Australians undertake the 15-kilometre, 11-mile journey, roads will be closed and army helicopters will follow their team bus. Snipers will be stationed on adjoining buildings, while local stores and offices have been instructed to shut on match days, according to the Interior Ministry. For marches in Karachi and Lahore, similar preparations would be made. Following COVID testing, the Australians will be confined to quarters for 24 hours before heavy training ahead of the first test on March 4. "We've gotten to the point where everyone getting on the aircraft is comfortable with where we're all seated," Australian captain Pat Cummins said before the team's departure from Sydney. The security and logistical teams have gone through a very substantial body of work. Despite the fact that more than half of Pakistan's 220 million inhabitants were not even alive when Australia last visited, the median age is 22.8. Stadiums are likely to be crowded as the nation emerges largely unhurt from the COVID epidemic's Omicron stage.